Good morning, everybody. Today I am going to be checking out the Dewey Short Visitor Center here in Branson, Missouri. As you can see, Table Rock Lake right behind us. And I know we're going to get some great views of Table Rock Lake Dam. They got two different viewing platforms outside, like level 2, level 3, stories high, that will get some great views. And I know they got some taxidermy animals in there we'll get to check out too, so should be a fantastic time. Always love coming here and checking out the visitor center. So if you guys would, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's free to do and it helps us grow our channel. Help us get to that 5,000 subscriber mark. We're a little less than 30 away, or might be a little more than 30 away. Depends on the day. So help us out. And if you do feel like you want to help support us a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We have 6 different levels starting at only 99 cents a month that all come with early access to our videos. And there's a link in the description as well over to our Instagram. You can follow us there too. So with that, join me on our adventure today inside the Dewey Short Visitor Center here in Branson, Missouri. And like I said, we will get some incredible views of Table Rock Lake here in Branson, Missouri once we get inside the visitor center, but there's a little look at it from the outside. And here is the Dewey Short Visitor Center. There's the sign as we get ready to head in. And right now they have changed their hours going into the fall time or the non-peak time, and they got some strange hours right now. They're open Tuesday through Thursday, I believe, right now. So if you're looking to come and visit the visitor center, you're gonna have to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And like I said, here are their hours right now: 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. So they're closed Friday through Monday. All right, we are in the visitor center, and first thing you'll see is this cool mural painting on the wall. It shows some of the lakes, rivers: White River, Beaver Lake, Table Rock Lake, Table Rock Dam. That's about where we're at, so that's pretty cool. The Buffalo River here. We got Bull Shoals Lake. Let me pan back and get you guys a little overview of it. Pretty cool. The reflection. And like I said, we will see some taxidermy stuff in here. This guy is a white-tailed deer, and then we got a red fox over here, and once we go downstairs we'll see some more, but I think I'm going to start with going upstairs and getting you guys the view of the dam from outside, and then we'll come back in and check out some more taxidermy. Here is the view we're working with from the ground level, I guess you'd call it. It's not ground level, but from the front, it's where we walk in from. So this is view number 1 of the dam, and we'll get another view from up there here in a minute. But Table Rock Lake. Oh, there's some people out there floating in some rafts, some tubes out there floating in the lake. It's probably a nice temperature right there out there. But yeah, let's head up to the next viewing spot where we'll get a little better view. A little higher view, I should say. The view's great no matter where you are here. Nope. Oh, there's actually one boat out there. Way out there, there's a boat. Alright, now we're at the top. As high as we can go here. Table Rock Lake Dam. And right on the other side, if you can see in the distance, that's Lake Taneycomo, which I do have videos exploring the Lake Taneycomo Park area down there too. If you go check out that playlist, Lake Taneycomo Park area. I do apologize for the wind noise. This camera does not have a windscreen on it or anything, so I'm sure you guys are getting it. But yeah, we are up here just a little ways. It's pretty cool. You can see like a little shelf system there in the lake, and then must be a huge drop off from that. And these buoys out there are to keep boats from going any closer to the dam. Don't know what would happen if the boats were right next to the dam when they opened up, but yeah, don't want to have any part of that probably. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's a few boats out there, little ways out there. think I've said in a few videos, I'm currently vlogging on the DJI Pocket, like the very first one. Doesn't have a zoom on it. I'm trying to get the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So if you want to donate to our channel, help us out by becoming a member. Click the link or the join button. Got levels starting at only 99 cents a month, and it definitely helps us out on the channel every little bit. And we got 6 different levels, or you can always hit a super thanks too on any video. So all money we do receive will go back into the channel. If we receive any into a new camera, maybe. But yeah, let's head back inside, and then we'll head back downstairs and check out some taxidermy here. Oh, here comes a pontoon boat getting pulled over the dam there. Such a beautiful sight, though. Here's a little view from up top here on the inside before we head down. There's that white-tailed deer and the fox we saw, and then we're going to head down to the very bottom, and we'll check out some more taxidermy animals down there. And they do have elevators here, but unfortunately today they're closed, so going to have to use the stairs if you want to get down or up. So let's head down the stairs. And there's a lot of information here at the visitor center. This is on the Ozark Mountains. Even got a piece of rock there. Layered landscape, old as hills. Water is a powerful sculpture, millions of years in the making. This one here, Table Rock Dam and Lake. So a little information. 1 cubic yard, 1,300,000 cubic yards of concrete poured, and 3,320,000 cubic yards of earth moved. Wow, that's crazy right there. 65 million in 1954 dollars. That would equal over 500 million today. Show some pictures too over here, and a little bit of the dam being created. Enjoy the Dewey Short Regional Visitor Center. I've seen that when all the gates are open. That's a quite sight. Got some videos too on our channel of the gates being open. And here's the pictures I was telling you about of the dam. Let's see how good I can get them for you. But 1954 was the start. I'm not sure how good these are going to show up with all the reflections, but yeah. View looking toward contractor's plant from access road tunnel, showing B conveyor belt in operation. April 25th, 1955. View looking north, showing blasting operation by use of 6-inch drill and 13,000 pounds of powder in Bard Mountain quarry. Depth of holes 126 feet. June 12th, 1956. View in Monolith 2 during ceremony of first concrete placement. General view of the excavation progress. View looking northeast and downstream from station. View looking toward left, abutment from cooling plant. Wow. View looking northeast and downstream from station. That's it being built right there. What's this one? I can't even see the plaque. View looking toward left from the cooling plant. Ceremony of 1 millionth yard of concrete right there. View looking toward left of the cooling plant as it's getting closer to being finished. So pretty cool. Lots of information here. View looking northeast and downstream from station. view looking toward left from cooling plant. And then in 1958, it was complete. In 1958, so 1954 to 1958. And here we got some taxidermy juvenile golden eagle right there. An adult golden eagle. Great horned owl up there. Eastern screech owl. Juvenile bald eagle right there. We got a geese on the wall. Canada goose. And a snow goose. I think we all know what this one is. The bald eagle right there. And then on the wall here we got some largemouth bass and smallmouth bass. Now we'll head down to the bottom and check out some more taxidermy. Here we got a great blue heron. I think I see these over at the Lake Taneycomo Park area flying around down at the lake. Well, they could be cranes that I see flying, but some of them look like this, so either the heron or the crane. And then they got this boat here. It says only children inside the boat. The kids love this, but life jackets save lives. So make sure to wear your life jacket. We're gonna head over here, and this is where we can check out some taxidermy animals. Let's do the fish side first over here. Those guys up there look to be like some bluegills. Here we got the largemouth bass, the smallmouth bass, the spotted bass, a bunch of bass, black crappie. Oh, we can't forget the catfish down here. And then we got the walleye, long-nosed gar. Check that out. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but look at those teeth. The white bass is back there. We got the bluegill over here. And then a paddlefish. Can you imagine catching that? And over on this side, we got a cute little mink there. We got the great blue heron, another one of those guys. Let's see what we got down here. The western cattle egret. You got to have the rainbow trout right there, and then the bald eagle. Sometimes I always forget, I got to look up in the tree. We got the sharp-shined hawk up there. We got a couple of gray foxes here. 1, 2. And then we got a raccoon. Wild turkey. We got a northern flicker up there. Groundhog. Coyote in the back there. Oh, we can't forget the eastern gray squirrel back there in the tree. A wild turkey. Northern flicker. The northern cardinal. Bobcat. Oh, we got a skunk. Copperhead snake right there. Sharp-shined hawk in the back there. Come over here, we got some cactus on a rock. I don't see much cactus around here, so I don't know. The great roadrunner right here, though. And like I said, they do have lots of different information all through here on plaques and walls, and like this one is give you a list of some of the Ozarks' most unwanted animals here, or even zebra mussels, northern snakehead, the moth, ooh, the carp, I know the carp, feral hogs, and then over here it says gone from the Ozarks forever. So these maybe used to find around the Ozarks but can't anymore. Carolina parakeet, eastern elk, a red cockadated woodpecker, the mountain lion. Oh, so you can't find a mountain lion here? Interesting. Brown-headed nuthatch, the gray wolf, and then these are Ozarks threatened and endangered species. So these guys are threatened, if I can pronounce any of them. We got an Indiana bat, Ozark big-eared bat. Oh, the cave crayfish, the sturgeon over here, interior least tern, Ozark cavefish. So yeah, a lot of different information you can get from the visitor center here. Kind of just do like a quick overview as I walk down here. It takes a dedicated team managing the land and water for multiple missions. Requires a dedicated team of personnel, volunteers, and partners for lake management here. Corps of Excellence, the history of the U.S. Army. Corps of Engineers over here. So a little salute to the military here too. So thanks to everybody that has served or is serving in the military. Well, there's the Washington Monument, Panama Canal. So yeah, lots of different kinds of information. They even have the waterways, the lakes here on the floor down here. We got Table Rock Dam, that's about where we are in Branson, Missouri here. Then you got the waterways, Kimberling City right there. Who else we got? Oh, we got Cape Fair all the way over in this direction. Shell Knob over here. And then all the way over here, Eagle Rock. So yeah, pretty cool. They got some lakes all around painted on the floor. And they also have this little display exhibit area of the first peoples of the Ozarks too. So the Ozarks in time. You can get some information here on the first people in the Ozarks. Safe Passage, the Bull Boat. If you want to pause and read that. Pretty crazy. Can you imagine being out on the lake on that? That would be interesting. But yeah, here's a little look from the downstairs corner. That second level is where you actually walk in on, and then that third level is where you can get the best overlook of Table Rock Lake Dam. So pretty cool. Pretty cool area to check out. And it's free to do. I don't know if I've mentioned that. The visitor center here doesn't cost anything to get in. This is the White River, another year, another flood. A little display area on all the floods that have happened over the years here in Taney County. And this room here is where we saw the eagles, the taxidermy eagles, and they do have a little sandbox there for the kiddos to play in. But one last look here from the inside at Table Rock Lake Dam. Right there. Such a huge, huge, huge lake. Oh, there's a boat over there. Coming pretty close over here, heading this direction. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap up our little journey, our adventure here exploring the Dewey Short Visitor Center here in Branson, Missouri. There's a lot of information. Lake information about the Ozarks first people, information on the lake, lots of taxidermy animals in there, and some great views as we saw of Table Rock Lake Dam, especially when you go outside up on the third floor. So that was a great view, great time. Not too sure how long this video is going to end up, but like I said, there's a lot of information in there, so you could even take more time and learn. They had plaques about all the animals and things you could see around. I mean, just a tons of information. And there is employees in there that I'm sure if you have any questions, they'll be more than happy to ask anything and be able to probably answer anything you need to know about this area. So overall, an awesome time here at the Dewey Short Visitor Center. Always love coming to check it out and exploring. The best part for me is those views of Table Rock Lake Dam. Awesome views. And I always love the taxidermy animals. So with that, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody that clicked on the video, that watched it all the way through, made it to the end. If you guys would though, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's free to do, and it helps us grow our channel out. Help us get to that 5,000 subscriber mark. We're around 30 or so, give or take a little bit. away from hitting that 5,000 subscriber mark. And if you do feel like you want to help support us a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We have 6 different levels starting at only 99 cents a month, and they all come with early access to our videos. And there is also a link in the description to our Instagram page, so if you want to go over there and follow us on Instagram for pictures. I try to do up to time pictures, at least within a day or two, pictures over on Instagram, so you can follow us there too. So with that, thanks for watching. Check out all our other videos, and we will see you on the next one. Table Rock Lake, somewhere there in the back. Bye-bye.